What's happening, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. I am the one and only KaiserVonGrauer, and I'm happy to report that my microphone is in fact working. Happy FARTNER Friday, everyone! We made it through another bullshit week, thank God. Hell yeah. Cubs are winning thanks to a Pete Crow Armstrong grand slam to take them ahead. He had a 2-run homer early in the game, and then he just hit a grand slam. Oh my God. He hit it so high, so hard, they couldn't even tell if it was fair. What's up, Yo-Yo? What's up, JD? What's up, Royo? How you doing, man? What's up, you guys? Thanks for tuning in. Yo-Yo says, yesterday I had smoke, and it said I smoked some blueberry, and I had. I know, every once in a while it lines up. It's pretty fucking crazy, huh? What's up, Ragonk? Ragonk! What's up? Pete Crow Armstrong. So we're sitting up there, and the Cubs are having this rally, and the bases are loaded. Pete Crow Armstrong comes up to bat, and I go, PCA, PCA. And we started chanting PCA. And the Cubs fans out in Cincy started going, PCA. And then he hits a grand slam on the first pitch. What's up, River Bottom? Hey, man. River Bottom coming at you live from the YouTube side of the Kaiser stream. What's the YouTube side of the Kaiser stream? Well, let me just help you out with that. If you haven't already, go check me out over there. There's the link. Go subscribe and follow and keep it on in the background and turn it on another phone and throw it in the other room or do whatever the fuck you got to do over there. JD's out there. Hey, JD. Royo's out there. Happy Friday, man. Happy FARTNER Friday, you guys. So we have a new playlist tonight. I had to get away from the pop stuff for a minute. See if you guys can guess the name of the playlist. It's pretty awesome. What's up, Constant Wanderer? Farting over there on YouTube. Hell yeah. 89 farts on the YouTube side of the stream. We're in 4K in YouTube. You can see that big zit on my neck or whatever the hell it is. Whatever the hell that thing is, I don't know what the hell that thing is. Good to see you guys tonight. Good to see everybody. I'm all excited because the Cubs came from behind. It might be a Tuma. It is not the Tuma. No, River Bottom, not Triumph Greatest Hits. See if you can figure it out. It's pretty cool. It's an awesome playlist. It's an awesome playlist. I discovered it today. So today was a great day. I slept in. And then around lunchtime, I went to the studio. We had a session. It was my first session back. And I felt like I was floating around the goddamn studio like a goddamned angel. With no back pain. So we finished up with that guy. Some guy who's like a sculptor or something. And then we did that session, and then we went for a walk, and no pain. And I'm like in ecstasy, you know? I'm like in absolute ecstasy. It feels so good to be walking around without any sciatic pain. Then we came back to the studio, we grabbed our stuff, we walked home, and we took a big, long nap. It was a great day, you guys. And then the Cubs game came on. And we had shrimp tacos for dinner. Oh, what a Friday. Hallelujah. So yeah, today was a good day for me. I hope it was at least that good for you guys. Because, Jesus. I don't know if you guys know about it, but the Battlefield playtest is happening this weekend. I heard people talking about it. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's like an early playtest. So right now, there are your comrades out there in the world who are playing the next Battlefield. You realize how cool that is? God bless them. May they provide good feedback to our developer brothers. Please. Bands, I like BNADs better. 3-run homer by Suzuki. Thanks, LGP Seattle. Oh my God. They're just cracking them open right now. The Cubs are like... I think PCA might be in the top 5 RBIs in the league right now. It's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. He's sensational. So Yo-Yo says top hit of 82 or 83. Listen to a couple songs, man. It's an awesome playlist. It's an awesome playlist. I found it today. I was looking for playlists. And as soon as I saw the name of the playlist, I said, I am playing this tonight. Like, there is no way I'm not playing this tonight. It's perfect for us. It's perfect. All right, so I think this is my last can of Elysian Phase Dust. It's so weird. Anyway, Elysian Phase Dust, you guys. It's the lost member of Fleetwood Mac. It's Lindsey Buckingham on a huge bender. I think that's a funny joke. I really do. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Pour your beers, everybody. Let's get ready. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pour your beers. Get it in there. That's what she said. That's what she said. Yo-Yo says, I can't remember the AC/DC song and I'm too high. Is that it? I'm too high to figure out the playlist? I would be really surprised if you figured out the name of the playlist. So that means it's not easy, okay? Toto's still banned with 5 or more band members, yes. I think so. River Bottom looks like the Jolly Green Giant kid on a bender. On a psychotic fucking crazy town bender. Like, yo, man, we got to slow that kid down. That is one hop, one out of control hop. You know, this would be an awesome fucking tattoo, though, wouldn't it? How many subs would it be for this tattoo? Georgia Tech Bulldog, what's up, dude? 27 months in the Officers Club. Fuck yeah, man. Georgia Tech, you got the 27-month pipe. Fuck yeah, dude. I hope you're doing well. How's it going, man? 2 years and 3 months. Holy shit. What will be a good number of subs for me to get this as a tattoo? Just that right there. Right on my arm, right here. Just do it right up there and be like, yeah. Regonk, 1. Get out of here, Regonk. What's up, Mike? How you doing, dude? Mike from Canada. How's Canada? Are you guys still independent? Are you the 51st state yet? How's it going up there? You still independent? What happens to Canada? What happens? Well, that's my question. What happens to Quebec? What happens to Quebec? If, or as the Americans say, Quebec. If they become the first, I think Canada's like, all right, but only if we leave Quebec out of this. La resistance. It's cold and rainy. Where are you in Canada, Mike? They would fight. Yeah, I know. They should just leave them out. They should just leave them out over on the end over there. Leave them out. Nobody needs that shit. Nobody needs that shit. No, I respect the Quebecois. I like the fact that they're still speaking French. Bands that worship the devil. Yo-Yo is like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. I don't think you are. I could maybe give you a hint. I'm trying to give you a hint without giving it away. All right. Chewy might be listening to this playlist right now. Chewy might be listening to this playlist right now. How about that? That's a good hint. That's a good hint. Mike says, they tried to separate so many times. Top jukebox songs? Nope. Good guess. Good guess. Is it a movie soundtrack? No. Mike from Canada, I'm located 2 hours northeast of Toronto. That's not even Canada. You're in Michigan. You fuck what? You're either in Michigan or you're in Ohio, I think. That's like, that doesn't even count. That doesn't even count. You're further south than I am, Mike. That's bullshit. Mike from Canada. Yo-Yo says, that chick in Fleetwood Mac is a witch, and Zeppelin and AC/DC are totally demonic. Maybe. How is it a hint if Chewy might be listening? It's a hint. It's a hint. I don't know what to tell you. It's a hint. Yeah, Paulie Witt is further north than you. That's funny. What's up, Peen? How you doing, Peen? We were waiting for you to get started, man. Ain't nobody what he listens to. Chewy, you don't think Chewy's listening to this music? He might be listening to this very playlist right now. All right, you guys. Happy Friday, everybody. Adult beverages up. Hoist them high. Fuck yeah, we got through another bullshit goddamn week. Hell yeah. We made it to Friday. It's FARTNER Friday. Thank fucking God. We got another bullshit weekend ahead of us. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. He might be listening to this playlist. He might be listening to this playlist. Where's Chewy right now? He's usually somewhere at the beginning of a show, right? He reports in at the beginning of the show. Where's he at the beginning of the show? Somewhere in Pennsylvania, right? Yo-Yo says Chewy hangs out in bars. Oh, JD says, is Chewy at the bar? Yeah, he is. Most popular songs to drink to. You might be in the right ballpark there. What kind of bar is Chewy at? What kind of bar is Chewy at? He's always at what kind of bar? Not the Star Wars Cantina. Bulk listens to bananas getting smushed by anuses and calls it godlike. Yes. Yes! I think Regant got it. Regant got it. Dive bar songs. It's the dive bar playlist, you guys. It's the dive bar playlist on iTunes. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, Regant got it. There you go. I think Yo-Yo was going to get it there. JD says Tavern Rock playlist. Close. Close. This is the most kick-ass playlist. I saw the name of the playlist, and I'm like, oh my God. We're totally listening to this tonight. Hold on, let me see if I can put this on here. Hold on a second. Oh, it's upside down and backwards, but check out the graphic here. It's a beer bottle with, with beer floating in it. How about that? It says dive bar. It's so fucking cool, man. Hell yeah. Hey, look at me. I'm upside down. How about that? Hell yeah. JD Kaiser, is there such a thing as a Sturgis playlist? I don't know. Maybe. There might be. Is there a woman who looks like Blackie Lawless playing darts? There might be. There might be. Yo, we need Chewy and Mrs. Salty Beardo for a quorum. Get them on the horn right now. Get them on the horn right now. Get them on the horn right now. There we go. Okay, so Kaiser's brain is farting right now. We'll get done with that for a second. Chewy's here! Hey, we got Chewy! Hey! How's it going, dude? Chewy, we were just talking about you, dude. Chewy, are you at the bar right now? Yeah, hell yeah. Which bar are you at? Chewy, I was making them guess what playlist I was listening to. And I said, where's Chewy right now? And it's the Apple Music Dive Bar playlist. There you go, Chewy. The Primanti Bar. Oh, the Primanti Bar. That sounds fancy. He's at the Red Robin. I don't know. I think the Red Robin's too fancy for my blood. Primanti Bar, yeah. How come you're not at the Rock Bottom or whatever? The Rock Room, not the Rock Bottom. The Rock Room. How was my day? It was really good, Chewy. I slept in. We had a session about 1:30. I assisted on the session. It was the first time I've done an assist on a session where I've been pain-free and longer than I can remember. And I felt like I was floating around the studio like a fucking angel, man. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. And then we went for a walk, and I was just like, everything is beautiful. That's just a great day. And then we came home and took a nap. It was great. Tomorrow, Chewy will be appearing at the Rock Room in Pennsylvania. You can check him out there. Or he will try not to acknowledge the existence of that pickled jar full of, or that ancient jar full of pickled eggs. I don't blame him one bit. Right on, Chewy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Well, what the fuck, man? Should we play some Balatro? Oh, yeah, I love it when that happens. Oh, it's working. Hey, it figured itself out by magic on its own. I love that. YouTube's still working. Yep, there's me drinking a beer. Hallelujah. Let's see. Baba Baba, there we go. YouTube's cranking along. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. All right. How's it going, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in. Even if it's not Friday night anymore. It's FARTNER Friday night here on Twitch. You guys on YouTube, you can be voyeurs. You can look in. There's Mike V. He's over on YouTube's. Everybody go tune in on the YouTube side of the coin here. We got to get my views up, man. Yeah, Chewy, I'm telling you. So I have my first post-op on Tuesday. It's my 2-week post-op. And then I have another one. I have a 2-week and I have a 6-week. So I think after 2 weeks, I'll be cleared to lift 10 pounds or something. I don't know. But I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. My wife says I got like a pimple back there. And I'm like, well... She's like, we got to keep an eye on it. I'm like, sure, you keep an eye on it. I mean, I'm a man-ass man over here. I get pimples on my back all the time. I don't care. I get a lot of pimples on my ass, actually. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, Mike, I get tons of pimples on my ass. I got more pimples on my ass than I did on my face in high school, and that was probably my superpower. I'd get a pimple on my face, and I would just be like right there in class. I would pop it. Because it was like a big deal. I'd be like, holy shit, I got a pimple. Kabam! And I would just shoot that thing. And then that was it. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on like a whole, I'm sitting on a pimple farm on my ass. I didn't give a shit. Pimples on your ass are better than brown banana bits. True, Mike. That is true. Well, all right, let's play some frickin' Balatro, you guys. Let's go. Whoop. I clicked the button and the screen went black. There it is. There we go. All right, what deck should we use, you guys? What do you think? The Balatro. Enigma. I don't think I have Enigma. I don't have Enigma yet. I haven't gotten past purple. I gotta get past the purple level. I was close on the red, but I'm not there yet, so I don't have that one. Erratic. Do I have erratic? Is there such a thing, or are you just making shit up? I think you're just making shit up, Mike. Painted? You always want me to play on the painted deck. Oh wait, no, you were on Anaglyph last night. Painted, I can do the painted deck. Oh man, that's not fun. -1 Joker slot, +2 hand size. -1 Joker slot. Alright, fine. Let's do it. I haven't even won one on this one. Let's go. Let's go. +2 hand size. Let's see. See what kind of trouble we can get into tonight. Oh my God! How about that shit? I'll take the banana for $5, please. That's a good luck sign. Swanson Oppo Taco! Hell yeah! Oh my God. Cubs are now winning 13-6. Ragonk, I'm trying not to get excited. Nevertheless, the man is becoming excited. Oh, shit. Let's go. 5577. Let's do this. No. Up. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oppo Taco. How about that? Oppo Taco. I saw a guy on the Twitch Reddit today. He was asking about mics. He's like, I want a good mic. I have a budget of $800. And I went in there and I'm like, you got to get, I didn't say it, but I'm like, I have an RE20 and a Sennheiser MKH4, what is it, 415? I don't remember I never remember the name of this mic. I'm like, RE20 is awesome, but he's wanting to get into streaming, so he's not even streaming yet. So I said, if you're not even streaming yet, here's what you got to do. You should go out, you should watch some streamers and find some that you think sound good. And then ask them what they're using. They will gladly tell you. They will gladly tell you. And I said, I would gladly send you my link to my stream, but you're not allowed to do that. But I assure you, I sound fucking great. I sound great. I know the Cardinals are somehow winning every game. I know. I think they're going through a weak part of their schedule, though. I think. The Cubs are doing it, too. They're like on a 21-game stretch of teams that are below 500. I'm a good Mike, and $800 sounds okay with me. Yeah. Look at this guy. All right. This is not a great Joker, but let's pick it up anyway. It's kind of like decent enough. We can coast along with these guys. Let's see. Oh, man. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Yeah, but still a flush is better than a full house, so we'll juice it a little bit more there. You shut your whore mouth. Blue Joker is better than you deserve. I like it a lot. I do. Shut your mouth. All right, we got to do this. I know Spectral is good, but I'm not really going after anything right now, so this will suffice. All right, let's get back after it. Queen Jack 10 9 8. Queen Jack 10 9 8. That'll do it for me. That'll work. There's money in the bank. Fernando Ramirez! Greetings to the entire Balatro band from the heart. What's up, Fernando? How you doing, man? Happy Friday, my dude. We're over here on we're on Twitch. We're playing music on Twitch. So we've got the iTunes Dive Bar playlist going over here. So if you're interested, parties over on Twitch. But we'll gladly entertain you in sullen silence over on YouTube. Let's see. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had an excellent Friday. All right, let's do this. Let's just do this. Well, if we're going to do that, we might as well do this. Let's go. 9876. 9876. Not quite. I'm willing to do that. There we go. 109876. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like that. The Balatro band from the heart. The Balatro diaspora. That's a good one. There's Ragonk. Just farted. Kaiser's YouTube knuckleheads have farted 91 times during the stream. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Get after it. Get after it. You know, let's do this. See what we get. I'm not going to do this one. I'll sell it, but I'll take this one. And let's see if we can pick up some cheap glass. I'll take that. It's a retrig. Let's go. Let's get out of here. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're close. Oh, man. Look at that. Queen Jack 10. Queen Jack 10. 10-8-7-7-6. Well, we got enough to do this. But we should get rid of these guys. Let's do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. How about that? How about that? How about that? Oh, we'll take that. We'll take the grabber. Oh, we got ourselves like a somewhat fluorescent buffoon pack here. Let's go. Oh, shit. We love the baseball card. We only have 4 cards, though. So we got to keep an eye out for some decent uncommon. But it's good to work for that now, early on. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll do that. Whoops. Yeah, we got to hunt for the uncommon now. Sounds like a party to me. Let's do it. Let's go. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. We lost the banana. We lost the banana. Balkanizer just ran off with the banana between his cold, clammy buttocks. He stuck it in there and he ran off. He ran down the street. He ran off down the street. Son of a bitch. All right, Lucky and Glass. That's good. Let's take a chance here. Not great, but not terrible. Let's do one more. Oh, we'll take that. Let's go. Let's burn on down the road. Oh. We got Satan's Full House. Not great, but not terrible. Oh, yeah, you know, we can do this. And then let's do this. Let's just do this. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's okay. Oh, 4 of a kind. But we want to play these guys. Let's not. Let's just play this 4 of a kind. Let's play this 4 of a kind. We'll do this. There we go. Let's juice it a little bit. Oh, it won't score, but it will now. Playing with astuteness. Playing with astuteness. I almost did it. I almost. All right, we'll take this seed money. Hell yeah. Bonus cards, we'll take it. Let's see what we get out of this spectral pack. I see no reason not to do this. I see no reason not to do that. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. I can get on board with that. It's uncommon, too. Let's do it. Let's go. We're over 25. We're in a good spot. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. We got this. X2 multiplier of played hand has a scoring club card and a scoring card of any other suit. Oh, if it ain't the banana, it's better than a kick in the ass, that's for sure. Oh my goodness gracious, look what we've got going here. We only get 4 jokers. Cubs win. Chi-Town. PCA had a 2-run homer and a grand slam. They came from behind. Chi-Town. LGP and I were upstairs, and I turned to her on the couch when he got up to bat, and I go, PCA. And she goes, PCA. PCA. We started chanting, and he hit a grand slam on a first pitch. I'm so excited. Oh, I jumped up. Oh, that was so great, man. We had the front windows open, and we're like, what? Oh, that's so good. That's so good, LGP. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so here we do. Here we do. Should we go for this guy? I only get 4 jokers. It's really tough. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It might not be a good idea, but I'm gonna do it. But that's all right. We got all night. We got all night. All right, here we go. All right, we need 1 more 8 or 1 more queen. And it should be a club, for Christ's sake. Oh, boy. All right, it's looking a little grim. I'm starting to lose my nerve. I haven't seen any clubs lately. We still got 6 hands. What am I fretting about? Don't fret, Kaiser. Don't fret. Fret not, little Kaiser. Oh. Hell yeah. This is just an X2 multiplier, not for every card. So we'll take it. We'll take it. But we'll put this guy up front. Let's go. Oh, by 73. We just farted our way through. I don't think we've got a good set of jokers, you guys. Let's see if we can pick up something stupid. Alright, that's not entirely stupid. We could make some clubs. We could destroy some non-clubs because we've got this thing going. We could do some diamonds. That's not smart, but... 3 spades. We could turn 3 cards into spades. That's smart. Oh! Wait a second. What's this one down at the end? That one's stupid. Ah! Never fails to disappoint. Let's do it again! Hell yeah! Oh yeah! Heck yeah! Alright, play only one hand, you guys. I think this is where the fun comes to an abrupt end. Alright, we got a glass ace, and it's a club. That's really good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I fucked up! Oh my god! Oh no, play only one hand! No, I still fucked up! It was just a pair! I fucked up! No, wait a second. What's happening? Wait a second, I'm not sure what the hell is happening. How am I still alive? When blind is selected, gain +3 hands and lose all discards. Oh my god, I didn't realize it did that. Oh, Naru. Naru, I have the burglar joker, so it's 1 hand +3 hands. Otherwise, I would have been well and truly fucked. Oh my god. Holy shit. I thought I was fucked. The Berg totally saved me. I have way new respect for this thing right now. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm having a cow. I'm having a cow, everybody. I didn't realize that. I thought I was fucked. Oh, man. Use the Berg with the Mary Andy and you get 3 discards too. No shit. Naru, why do you gotta be so mean to Chewbacca? Shy Talon, it's the Dive Bar playlist on iTunes. It's awesome. Naru, there are many wise people that would agree with you on that the DNA card is the best. But I don't remember the last time I saw a DNA card. I don't remember the last time I saw a DNA card. Does anybody remember the last time I saw a DNA card? I think it's been like 3 weeks since I've seen a DNA card. Honest to God. Bonus glass card. Let's do a glass card. Let's see. Let's do it. We should get some clubs, though. We should build up some clubs. We'll take it. Even Steven, +1 hand size. The pair's not great. Straight flush. Alright, this shit's getting expensive. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Whoop. We don't even have to go that far. Oh boy, we might be in trouble. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. King, queen, jack, 10, 9. Not bad. All right, we need to upgrade our jokers. We might be stranded here. We might be stranded here. Death. 2 planets, hearts. But, we're gonna do this. We need a bunch more of those. I don't know if the heart's good enough to offset that or that. Alright, let's do a reroll. Plus multiplier. If played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. I don't know. Just Joker gains, that's a pain in the ass. That's not gonna do it. This one's a maybe. This one's like a maybe. Oh yeah, we need planet cards. We'll take a Jupiter. We only get 4 with this deck, Naru. Alright. I have 63 bucks, so let's sell this guy and buy this guy. And re-roll. Oh! Not discovered! Let's do this. At least we got it. Even Steven and Odd Todd. So, I could sell this guy right now, you guys, and take either the Even Steven or the Odd Todd. I think we should take the Even Steven, but I'm not sure. I know, it's not great. But right now, we have 1 uncommon at least. Check my deck? Okay. We have lots and lots of spades. You know, the day destroys the night. The night divides the day. I'm hitting the wrong button. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, whoops. Whoops, I've never done that before. Oh my god, I totally screwed up my OBS. 1 second. There we go. Alright, we're going with the even. We're going with the even. Let's do one more. Oh! Jupiter card! Alright, what do we get rid of? Do we get rid of the baseball card Joker, or do we get rid of Seeing Double? Baseball. Yo-Yo says baseball. Mike says Seeing Double. What would Aaron Rodgers do? I'm glad to say I have no idea what that fucker would do. Mike says, wait, yeah, baseball. Let's do it. We got the banana. We got the banana. Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's go. All right, so we need to have a club and ideally some even cards. Okay, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Oh boy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. That was not that great. All right, we still got some discards. We can still make this happen. We can still make this happen. Uh-oh, wait. Whoa, wait. You got to put the even cards first. 10-4. Got to put the even cards first. 10-4. Roger that. All right. I'm going to go with... We got this guy. And then push the banana. Oh, man. Right up bulks. Tiny Heiny. All right, let's do this. There it is, you guys. We got a full house. I think this is going to do it. It did it. It wasn't great, but it did it. Oh boy, you guys. I don't think we're there yet. All right, let's do it. Spectral Pack. Destroys 5 random cards in hand. I know, I need a better first Joker. Creates a random rare Joker, sets money to 0. Oh, shit, though. Neither one of these are a good option right now. I got a lot of cash. That's a $55 Joker. And then I'm high and dry. High and dry. Yo-Yo says skip. Yo-Yo says skip. I think I might have to skip, you guys. But I'm enjoying the music and the blue lighting. All right, skip. Let's see what we got. All right, we got clubs. Steel card, wild card. We got clubs. We could do that. I'm going to grab this guy and re-roll. Oh, shit. Look at this. Plus X2 multiplier. If played hand has a scoring club card and a scoring card of any other suit. And we've got this guy right here. What in the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that is. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Everybody hold your bananas. Everybody hold your bananas. Let's see. What do we got here? Custom commands? Default commands? Oh, no, I'm on YouTube. Hold on a second. Let's go over to this side. I'm on the wrong side of the ball over there. Chatbot. Chat commands. What the fuck is that? Hold on a second. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, where is it? Nope, that doesn't work. That shouldn't work. That shouldn't work. That shouldn't work. That's not... No. No. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Let's turn this guy off. Let's see. Modules. Okay. No. I think we're good. All right, I think we're good. I don't know, Ragonk. Should we give Mike from Canada a page? I don't know, man. How much do we trust that guy? Chi-Town says no. Yeah, once. Once. Naru says, I agree. Okay. Naru seconds that. Sorry, Mike. Tonight's just not your night. Yeah, it is a lot of power for one person. And there's a lot of... All right, so what do you guys think? Should I take this Wrathful Joker? What do you think? Should we rock the Wrathful Joker? I don't know. Now we know who the real Joker is here. Oh, God. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Wait a second. I think I fucked up. That's spades. I massively fucked up. I thought it was clubs. Oh, boy. All right. That's okay. 1098 4422. Let's go from here. Discards 2 random cards per hand played. Oh, look at this. Queen, queen, queen. 10-10. That'll work. I do not have a lot of spades. I know. Stop. Straight flush. It's too late. No, it's too late. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Look at this. Let's see. We got, okay, we can do this. We can do this. What do we got for jacks? We got 2 jacks left. We got 3 kings. Let's just do this. Let's go for 1 jack or 1 king or 1 ace. Holy my shit scoops. We have a super full house. We have 4 aces and 3 kings and 2 jacks. It's too much for me. I have to stop for a second. Oh. It's too much for me. What do you guys think? Should I play the 4 aces? Ragong says, I trust Mike with the page power. Is he intimidating you into saying that? Just blink twice if he's intimidating you or he's threatening you. Is Mike threatening you, Ragong? You have a hand called the Party House. Look at that. I tell you what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Just to be cute. Just to be cute. Here we go. And I lost one. We need to give Canada something for... But they're not yet, Ragonk. They're not yet. We have to hold something back. All right, we can do this. We can do the hieroglyph. We can do the hieroglyph. We can hang out here. Let's hang out here for a little while. It's a part of the negotiation. We can do that for clubs. We got to get rid of that spade joker, though. I'll take the extra 40 bucks. Let's see if we can get something fun and interesting in here. Okay. We can get back to the even Steven. I just want chocolate prices to go down. I hear you, Mike. Naru says, Kaiser Von Bot, which mod are you most interested in? And Kaiser Von Bot's like, whoosh. I'm more interested in how you manage to stay interested in this stream without falling asleep. I'm a little worried about Kaiser Von Bot now. She seems to be warming up to the Kaiser von Bot Whisperer. Let's do another one. All right, there's this guy, but I don't know that that's worth it. Let's do one more. I am going to do this. All right, here we go. Let's rage on down the road. All right, we got to have a club in there. We need a club in there. All right, here we go. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Perfect. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Hey, we can do this. Convert those to clubs. All of a sudden, we have something that gives me little tingles in my nether regions. There it is. Not great, though. We still need a good first joker. We need something better. It's still not good enough. We'll take that guy, though. Let's see what we got in Arcana Town. Not great, not great. We could do that. Let's see what we got here. All right. While I raise my desk, you guys try to talk me out of using that Nope card. All right, I'm back. Mike says nope, never. White Sox win are up to 51 wins for the season pace. We still have time for them to fail. Steel card is better, says Yo-Yo. No, you're right. You're right. Let's do it. I like that, Mike. You need a rocket sound for the desk rising. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay. 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 Dirt! My buddy got this game free. Keeps telling me about it, but it costs $10 in the App Store. Worth it? Yes. Trying to figure out how it works. Just hang out here for a little while. See if you have some fun. And, don't buy the game. Don't play it ever. Just hang out in my stream and watch me play it. And then give me the 10 fucking bucks. Not even kidding about that. All right, let's see. So this is what is this called? It's called a roguelike game. Technically, it's a roguelite. So if you know what the hell that means, then you might have a better idea of what the game is like. But listen, I barely know what that means. I picked up my daughter at school from college, and we have an hour and a half car ride. And she tried to explain to me what a roguelike game is for the whole entire ride, and I did not understand. I still don't totally understand, but if you know, good on you. But now you'll know what the hell is going on. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. That's probably more than you expected, right? All right, let's see. I pretty much need to get like a full house, honestly. Thanks, Naru. Thanks, Dirt. Thanks for hanging in there, Dirt. Happy Friday, too, man. I'm telling you. Let's see. I have 2 aces there. And I need to get rid of some cards. So let's go. All right, we're close. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Here we go. Oh, and we got a steel card. This is good news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this Joker gives us plus 16 multiplier, but loses 4 multiplier per round played. Okay? This Joker gives us seeing double. It's a X2 multiplier. If played hand has a scoring club card and a scoring card of any other suit. Very nice. We have that. We have clubs in there. We have diamonds and spades. The banana, the Cavendish, the Balkanizer, X3 multiplier. But with a 1 in 1,000 chance, this card is destroyed at the end of the round. It's never happened. And we have the Hanging Chad. Re-triggers the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. So the first played card is a glass card, which gives us X2 multiplier, which is very nice. And so does this one. And this one gives us, this is a bonus, it gives us a plus 30. There's another glass card and a polychrome. Oh, we lost one. We nailed that one. All right, Dirt. If that doesn't feel like fun to you, I don't know what to tell you. All right, I got 62. I'm going to go for some cards, see if we can get something cool. I don't really know that any of these are cool, per se. Look at this guy. What's up, Dirt? Thanks for the follow, Dirt. You get the follow pipe. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for following. Right on, Dirt. Yeah, it's complicated, Dirt. But if we play our cards right, lots of fun and satisfying things will happen. You know, I'm just gonna, I'll grab that guy. Let's do it. Let's do the Celestial Pack. We'll take that Jupiter. That upgrades our flush. We're at level 5. And we're gonna do another reroll, but wait a second. Plus 10 multiplier if played hand contains a flush. So we could bop out that popcorn right there. We could bop out that popcorn. Let's go. Let's run down the road. All spade cards are debuffed. Let's take our chances. See what the cruel hand of fate's got for us tonight. We're going to go with, we're going to see if we can get a straight off of that. Yes, that's perfect. That'll do just fine. Let's hit that mofo. Yes, we got it. We only get four jokers. And we need a negative joker really bad. We need a break here, you guys. We'll take this chariot. That gives us a steal. We'll take this voucher for +1 hand size. Now, for those of you who are playing at home and have no idea what the fuck's going on, that voucher, we have several of them right now. These are ones that we've redeemed this round. So all of these things upgrade what you can do to some degree. So this lowered the ante so we can play for longer without the stuff going up. But sorry, guys. Chewy just farted and completely shit himself. Viewers have farted 180,541 times during the stream, and Chewy just farted and completely shit himself. Oh, God, Chewy, it stinks. So fucking bad, man. Oh, my God, Chewy. Chewy! Jules Verne, my God, man. Woo, it stinks. I'm opening the fucking window. Good Lord Almighty. Oh, my God. Whew. Okay, Chewy. You know the drill, my dude. Head out to the front yard. out to the front yard. Well, actually, the front yard would be that way, technically, but abandon ship. Abandon ship, Chewie. Step on out. You just kick off your shoes, all right? Just abandon ship right there, okay. You ready? You ready, Chewie? Grab the hose! Woo! Happy Friday! Happy Partner Friday! You stinky son of a bitch! Right on, Chewie. Absolution is yours, sir. Whew. Dang. So we purchased all these vouchers, and they all do different things. So raises the cap on interest to 10, permanently gain a hand, all this great shit. Actually, for blinds, playing a full house sets the money to 0. All right. We have 62 bucks. Let's see about an Arcana pack. Let's see if we get something cool. Of course we got something cool. Oh, God, I thought we'd get something cool. Let's hit this Celestial pack. Oh, why don't we upgrade that? We haven't done that yet. So here's what we've upgraded so far. We've had a lot of full houses this round. Or this run. Only 7 straights. That doesn't happen to us very often. Doesn't happen very often. Rogog says this round's kind of farting around, but still moving forward. Yeah, we're kind of making progress. Kind of. This is plus 30 chips per face card. We don't really have a lot of face cards. We've only got 13. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, because we converted some of these guys, I guess. Man, okay, let's... One more. We'll get some of that money back. Let's do one more. All right, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Sock and buskin? What do we do, Mike? Do we get rid of this guy for the sock and buskin, or do we get rid of this guy for the sock and buskin? Fuck it, we get rid of this guy for the sock and buskin. Let's go. Let's go! All right, let's do this. Let's throw caution to the wind. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. That's not so bad. Oh, my God. This is going to be awesome. Let's do this. All right, so these are both X 1.5 multiplier while this card stays in hand. We got 2 of those. This is Polychrome. We're going to put him up on front. And we're going to take this guy and put him back toward the end of the bus. Queen, Jack, 10, Ace. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Mike, you ready? Ragonk, Yo-Yo, Naru, Dirt, Chewie. Hell yeah! All right, see if we can pick something up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's take this guy and grab one of these. Well, we're kind of running out of cash. Let's go here. Nothing great. Let's do this. We'll take that Jupiter for the flushes. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Playing a full house sets money to 0. Thank you, sir. All right. So this re-triggers all played face cards, and then this re-triggers the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. The banana gives us X3 multiplier. This gives us X2 multiplier. Played hand has a scoring club card and a scoring card from any other suit. All right, we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck it. Come on, man. One, 2, 3. Fuck. 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking for a queen. I'm looking for a king or an ace. No. There we go. Let's go. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, here we go. All right, let's let this rip. Here we go. You guys ready? Oh, we lost one. We might have lost 2 on that one. I don't know. I think we lost 1. Yeah, the trick with the glass cards is they can break. All right, we'll take this death card. This selects 2 cards, convert the left card into the right card. And this destroys 2 cards. Let's see for Arcana. Let's see if we can pick something up, make something happen. Turns a selected card into a glass card. That's good. Hearts, diamonds. We're going to turn this guy into a glass card. Because of this guy. And then hopefully we can make 2 of them with this guy. Let's see what we got here for Celestial. We love them Jupiters. God, Bryan Adams is on every fucking Apple iTunes playlist. How many times have we heard this story? Played it till his fingers bled in the summer of 69. All right, let's go. They had a band and they tried real hard. Let's go. All right. There's 4 of a kind here, though. We might as well blast out that 4 of a kind just for shits and giggles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, let's just do it just on principle. Okay. All right. We got 2 queens. We got 2 10s. We need to get a club in there, though. We got 2 6s. This 3, this 5, this 7 and 9. Let's go. Let's go. Goddamn. We need a club. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got this. We got this, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this 6, and we're going to put him over here, and we're going to copy him with this death card. Here we go. Now we got 3 kings, 2 queens. But we have to use this 8. I don't know what this 8 gets used as. Will this 8 get used as a heart or a club? Shit. I don't know if this is going to get used as a club. We'll see. We're about to find out. That's okay, Mike. Yo-Yo says club. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. We got to do this. We have to do this. Let's go. No breaky. Heck yeah. Yeah, adios dinero. That does suck. But for 7, we'll raise the interest another what forever on nothing. How about that? I'm gonna sell this so we got something to grow on. All right, we're in trouble now. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? We got a flush here out the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it. Let's get rid of those guys. All right, so that's a little bit better. This flush is kind of no good for us, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's 3 6s in there. It doesn't really do us much good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I insist. Oh. All right, here, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm really going for that full house, man. This next one. I was close. This next one is the first song on our new album. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is hilarious, but we can do this. Well, you know, ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Ace, king. No, we can't do that. Oh, wait, we can't do that. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. That satisfies this. And we'll put this guy first. And that's a straight. Let's do it. That'll get us down the road a piece. All right. That's decent enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a king or a jack. We got two kings left and 1 jack left. So, come on, man. All right, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're actually going to do this. Oh, wait, this is first played card. We got to do it first. Yeah, we got to do that. Okay, let's go. And we got 2 steel cards. Those are going to help. I think we got this. We got this. Fuck yeah. Oh, we only got $5 left, though, you guys. We only got $5. We only got $5. Mike from Canada asks Kaiser Von Bot, how often should a human bathe? And Von Bot replies, humans should bathe often enough to avoid smelling like a wild Balatro beast, but not so much they turn into a waterlogged mess. Balance, my friend. Balance. All right. We only have $5. Oh, man. And our blind is all club cards are debeefed. All club cards are debeefed. What are we going to do? We got to keep going. We got to just keep going. Let's go. All right. Queen Jack 10, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, blah, 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 blah. We got that Queen Jack up there, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost my slipper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll work. Well, not really. It is a full house, but yeah, the full house will work, but we got no royalty in there. Damn it. Fuck. We need a queen or a jack, Ragonk. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to do one more. That works. All right. We have 4 10s. All right, we got the 2 queens. We got 4 10s. Let's see. What am I looking for? 4 of a kind scores 60 to 7. Full house scores 65 to 6. Full house is 65 to 6. Cubs won, by the way. I know most of you guys don't give a shit, but hold on a second. 65 to 6 is 390. 60 to 7 is 420. 4 of a kind is 420. All right, well, let's do it. But we still need to get another queen or an ace in there. Well, it got us down a road of peace, but not as far as I would like. Sunny Twitch. What's up, Sunny Twitch? Thanks, man. Sunny Twitch is... In real life, Sunny Twitch's name is Johnny on the Spot. I'm not... Sunny, I'm sorry. I'm not used to my viewers being as on the spot as you. Or, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, man. See, we got this. X2 multiplier if played hand has a scoring club card and a scoring card of any other suit. Hold on. I got to turn it up. So that kind of necessitates me doing a full house. And I have the sock and buskin, which retriggers all played face cards. So we're going to take one more chance on this. But we need a queen or a jack or an ace. Oh. Oh no, I think we're in trouble, you guys. Look, here's what we got. There's 2 queens in there. There's no aces. There's 2 queens. There's 4 kings left. There's 2 jacks. We need something to come up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the 9-4-3. he probably got another 747. All right. Now we got a problem. Yeah, pretty much. One of those is a polychrome king. And we got a glass queen in there. So we got this guy, we got this guy. So I think we're going to do this. And then we're going to hold each other tight. And pray. Wait a second. Flush is 125 to 16, though. Flush is 125 to 16. Two pairs only 43. But a flush is 125 to 16. But we don't have a flush. Do we? We don't. God damn. All right, here we go. You guys ready? See, Ragonk was right. We had nothing to worry about. We only got $10 though. And all club cards are debeefed. And we got to go 70,000 this time. Whew. I know, Sonny. All right, so if I get that buffoon pack, I got to get like a blueprint. But I don't even know that a blueprint can save us. But for $3, it's cheaper than a reroll, so let's do it. Oh. We got ourselves a big fat Dick Allburger. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing. This guy. Look at that guy. That fucking goon. Stupid ass. He's all fucked. He's all fucked up. Look at him. Look at him down there. He's all fucked up. Look at that guy. His eyes, they're all fucked up. This guy doesn't do anything for us. This guy doesn't do anything for us. We're skipping. I got $7 left, even if I do a reroll, and it's a miracle reroll. And the blind is all club cards are debuffed. So I think this knocks this guy out. This guy doesn't even help us. $2, $1, $2. So if I do a reroll, I'll have $2 left. 4, 3, 3, 4. Oh my God. I tell you what I'm going to do. I tell you what I'm going to do. That's a bold move, Kaiser. Let's go. Let's go. That's a bold move, Kaiser. All right, all the clubs are debeefed. All right, we're still kind of going for full houses. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't have to worry about getting the clubs and stuff anymore. But we still need full houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Shit. We need 70,000, you guys. So we have a full house, but we lose one card on that full house. It's not a great full house. Oh. All right. King, queen, jack, 10. No, not even. We're still screwed. Let's just do it. All right, it got us down the road a piece. All right, the flush. Flush is a good move, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We kind of have something. Tofu laptop, no kidding. We only have 4 jokers, though. This is the best we can cobble together. It's the best we can cobble together. Please, God, give me a heart. All right. All right, so here's what we got to do. So here's the deal. Our flush is at level 7, 125.16. We put that guy at the front. We're starting out at 125.16. We do have a full house, but I think this is better. Whoa! We got it! Fuck yeah! Woo! Thanks, Tofu. All right. I know. I need a better joker, but they're not going to give me one. $7 gets us +1 card slot available in the shop. Shot. We only got $12. Let's do it. Banana King! Oh my God. What's up, Dan Browns? Oh my God. Oh. So let's see. I think the only way we get that guy is if we sell the sock and buskin. But is selling the sock and buskin screwing us forever? Dirt asks the eternal question. Wait, why are we praising the Banana King? So this one's $2. This one's $1. That's $1. Misprint is only $1. There's only one thing that any rational fucking human would do right now. Not gonna lie, I'm selling banana and misprint here. Banana and misprint, no kidding? All right, what do you guys think of that? Tofu says, not gonna lie, I'm selling banana and misprint here. I'm selling sock and... Yo-Yo says I'm selling sock and buskin for blueprint. Copying hanging Chad with glass will win you the game. Well, here's what we've got. We've got... 1 glass. We got 1 glass. We got barely enough money to get that thing. Yeah. Sock and buskin. But if we sell sock and buskin, we are fucked. I mean, I think we're fucked either way. But see, this is what happens. This is what happens with the Balatro gods, you guys. This is what they do, man. Yep, Blueprint is the duplicate Joker. So, yeah, Blueprint, this is like one of the best Jokers in the game. So this copies the ability of the Joker to the right. So if I get the Blueprint Joker and I put it like right here, that'll copy this Joker. So that re-triggers all played face cards. Okay? Or if I put it here, it'll re-trigger the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times, so it'll re-trigger it 4 times. But we only have $5. And this costs $7. We can sell that for $2. We can sell this for $1. We can sell this for $1. We can sell that for $1. So we can sell 2 Jokers or 1 Joker. If we sell 1 Joker, it's got to be the sock and buskin because that gets us $2. But that re-triggers every played face card. So if we keep that one, that means we got to get rid of 2 of these guys. So re-trigs are going to win us the game. These are re-trigs. So we're either going to get rid of these 2 guys or one of these, 2 of these guys or this guy, and then get this guy. Let's see. Regong says, where do you put the Blueprint Joker? Good question. Tofu says, pretty sure you keep the Chad, sock, and Blueprint. That's just my opinion. But this is the Cavendish, man. It's X3. 6 times because of sock, yeah. And we have a fair amount of royalty. That's why we've been going for all these full houses. Because that's going to be like That's going to rip it, man. But this is going to be close. Chad or Sock and Buskin? Well, this is going to re-trigger all played face cards. This is going to re-trigger the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. So if I take this guy and I put it next to this guy, and I have a full house that is kings and queens, that means the first king or queen is going to get replayed 4 times, and then all the rest of the face cards are going to get re-triggered twice. Okay. Cocaine. She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Cocaine. Right on, Burmy. What's happening, man? I'm telling you. It's the dive bar playlist. Poll's live. We have a poll up, you guys. The current poll: should Kaiser sell the Sock and Buskin or 2 other jokers? You guys decide. I'm going to go get another beer. Water heater's off yet. Shit out of him. Took the lead, kicked the living shit out of him. Hot water heater went out, so we got to relight it. It's some kind of bullshit operation we got going here, huh? Hold on a second. What do we got here? All right. All right, Elysian Juice Dust, Juicy IPA. Beer for people with problems. Chewy's back from Twitch kicking him again. That's bullshit. You know what, though? If you're somewhere and somebody is pouring the beer down the side of the inside of the glass, just say, pour the fucking beer in the glass already. Just pour it in there. Fuck it. Okay, Paul says sell 2 jokers and keep Sock and Buskin. Which 2 jokers do we sell? All right, one of them has got to be this guy. Misprint and Cavendish. And keep Chad. I think we got to keep Chad Ragonk. I think you're right, Tofu. Let's do it. All right. We're down to it now. We're on the final stretch here, guys. We're on the final stretch. 1 random joker disabled every hand. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. I think the pool is telling me to take another bull rip. You know what Kaiser says? Rip that mother. Here we go. So this tag re-rolls the next shot. Start at 0. Re-rolls the next boss blind. Oh, shit. Here we are. We're down in it now. We're close to a flush. We got that glass queen. We got a pair of queens. We got a pair of queens. We got a pair of 8s, pair of 7s. Right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Yeah, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. All right. All right, here we go. We got 2 queens. We got ace, king, queen. We got 2 queens. We got 2 8s. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. All right, look. I got a full house. I got 3 queens. I got 2 10s. I got 3 8s. I could take a chance. Tofu saying queen played first. As long as the glass is first and you copy the Chad with blueprint, you're golden. All right, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys ready? No breaky breaky. We have $6. Played cards with spade suit give plus 50 chips. We just got to get whatever we got to take whatever we can get here. Now run info, blinds. We can, 1 random joker disabled every hand. We can skip this and go for it. I think that's what we're going to have to do. And then as far as hands go, it would be nice if we get a full house just because of the sock and buskin. If we need to, we can do a flush, 125, 16. Straight flush, 140, 12, but can't have everything. Yeah, it's way higher. If we can line it up, right. I know, we're kind of like, depending on, you know. JD, that's why there's cowbell. What's up, Naru? It's Friday night, Naru. Cannot help but be happy on Friday night. All right. Adds double the rank of the lowest ranked card held in hand to multiplier. Plus 8 multiplier if played hand contains a pair. Earn $8 if playing hand triggers the boss blind ability, the Matador Joker. Or the Arrowhead. I say we go with Arrowhead. Hope for the best. Let's go. I'm going to skip this blind. To re-roll this, one random Joker disabled every hand. Skip the blind. Very large blind. We got to get 300,000. Let's see what they give us. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, here's the deal. I have the glass queen, but we can do a flush. We can do a flush. Oh, shit! All right, we still got that glass queen. We can drop it on a flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Yes, we won! Fuck yeah. Woo! Tofu, this is a sick run. Thank you, man. Thanks, dude. Woo! Oh, wait. The 2 dicks dance? You guys ready for 2 dicks? The 2 dicks dance. GG's Chewy, GG's Tofu, GG's Mike, GG's Yo-Yo, Yo-Yo, Yo-Yo. GG's Naru, GG's Ragonk, GG's JD, GG's Yo-Yo. Hell yeah, everybody. Nerds everywhere are cheering, jumping up and down, yes. That was one run. That was our first run of the night, wasn't it? Was that our first run of the night, or did we do another? Maybe we did one. I think we did like one. Ragonk, that might have been the hardest working run for a win you have had. I know, my God. First time winning on that deck as well. Yeah, oh my God. And we even got the Cavendish, and we sold the Cavendish. We sold the fucking Cavendish. When do we ever sell the Cavendish? I know you guys have no idea, but man, I got the worst farts right now. It smells so bad in here. This is a big room, too. And the window is open. What's up, Mason? How's it going? Happy Friday, dude. It might have been my second run. There you go, Mason. Mason, check it out, man. I'm on YouTube also, and I am in 4K. So you can go throw that on the big living room TV. If you want the link, here's the link. You guys, go check that out. I'm on YouTube. I'm a little less fun over there because we don't have the music going. So you just have to imagine what it's like. Although the farts I've been ripping that you can't hear on Twitch because of the music, you might be hearing on YouTube. So there you go, YouTube. YouTube's over here. Twitch is over here. That's how that works. I'm doing all right, man. I'm hanging in there. I just had my back surgery. It'll be 2 weeks on Monday that I had my back surgery. So I'm actually doing really fucking well. My back is way better. Way better. And it's Friday. And we just won a run on a new deck with only 4 jokers. It's pretty cool. There's Constant Wanderer over there farting on YouTube. All right, here we go. We got $14, you guys. Run info, blinds, we're at 110,000. It's not too bad. Dance the night away. Hallelujah. Thank you, Constant Wanderer. Be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to the stream. And click on the little bell. And whatever it is the hell else you're supposed to do over there to make the streamer happy. No, it wasn't a fusion. It was... So 2 years ago, I had herniated my L5-S1 on the left side. In it was like February or April or something. And then that August, I had surgery on the left L5-S1. I had a partial laminectomy, microdiscectomy. And it took care of the pain, and the pain was excruciating on the herniated disc. Took care of the pain, and then 3 days after surgery, I had no pain. 3 days after surgery, the pain went to the right side, the sciatic. So for the last roughly 2 years, I've been suffering with unbelievable pain on my right side. So I finally just got surgery. It just takes a long time. It takes a long time. I got surgery, and there's no pain on the left, there's no pain on the right. I just got some back pain. I'm technically still in recovery, so... But... I stopped taking pain pills the day after, and muscle relaxers, day after surgery. It was my last time I took that stuff. And I have surgery pain, but the surgery pain is nothing compared to the sciatic pain. And now that the sciatic pain is gone, I don't even need to take the pain pills. So I'm fucking ecstatic. I'm fucking ecstatic. So today I worked in our photo studio for the first time during a session, and I didn't have any pain. I was just floating around the goddamn studio like an angel. It was so great. I just wanted to cry the whole time. Just wanted to cry the whole time. It was a nice sunny day. After the session, we took a walk, and I was like, hallelujah. So it's been good. Mason, it's a good time right now. It's a good time. Chewy, it doesn't matter how good you are. It's that you look good doing it. There you go. Diamond Dave. Mason, my mom's upper neck is fucked from car accidents. And you just sit there and you keep doing physical therapy and you do all this shit and it just never goes away. And it's just hell. Muscle relaxers are nice for that though. Less pills the better, eh? Well, Muscle relaxers don't do really anything for sciatic pain. If I would take a shit ton of oxycodone, that would probably do something for it. But then I become constipated. And terrible things happen. Nothing takes care of the sciatic pain. Well, sometimes if I take a shit ton of ibuprofen, that does it. Percocet, there you go. Yeah, sometimes that works. But it's a matter of finding what works that doesn't kill you. And no, weed doesn't work. If weed worked, I would be like eternally baked 24/7. But I'm sorry for your mom, man. That suffering is just fucking awful. Face cards are debeefed. We gotta keep an eye out for something that gets rid of that. I'm just gonna keep my money here. I'm just gonna keep my cash. And hope that we can get through this. And I think we can. Oh, that wasn't that great. That actually wasn't that great. But you know, now this gives us an opportunity to do something completely ridiculous. And I'm okay with this. Let's do this. Yay! That didn't do it either. All right. Everybody calm down. Calm down. We're going to be okay. All right, let's do this. Let's get rid of these guys. We got to get a little bit serious now. I think we got enough to do it. One. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All right, we might be fucked, but we got this guy. We'll put this guy first. We'll get these guys in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. We're fucked. We did not make it very far. Oh, my God. God, we dragged it over the line, Rigonk. Oh. I know, I am playing like I have the photograph. We all dragged this thing over the line, and it's as far as we could go. Man, we are fucked. Oh well. This is it. This is all we got. But we made it over. God. That was really tough. And we had no cash at the end. That's like the poverty deck right there. Yeah, and we had one glass queen, and I'm not even sure if we had it at the end. Rigonk, have you won on the abandoned deck? I don't know if I have it. I do have it. No, I haven't. You want to try to drag us across the line with this one? All right, let's try one with the abandoned deck. I think we might have played one with this, but I'm not sure. Let's give it a run. No face cards. God, what band is this? Can't remember. What band is this? It's got that one guy that sings. It's got the drummer with the big brain. It's got that one smart-ass guitarist. Something about Canada, something. Oh yeah, Ride the Bus would be awesome. I'm tempted by this guy. We still got time for this guy. Let's go. All right, we got Odd Todd. I think we should be able to make it through one more. But we should probably take this voucher. Ah, fuck it. Let's take it. We should take it. All right. +1 card shop slot. Or this is actually really great right now. Okay. Five, four, three, two. We got a wraparound. We got the wraparound straight. The reach around. Got the reach around straight. Crunchy, it is Rush. It is Rush. Let's go. I hate this shit. I hate it when it changes every round. That drives me crazy. That thing is good for shit. Let's go one more round. Well, let's see. What do we got here? Blinds. Yeah, let's go one more. Before we bite on that voucher. How? You know what I'm talking about. You wanna go? Good home out on the range. Oh, nice girl. How. If you're on YouTube, how. We gotta hit this voucher. Hmm. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, blah, 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 blah. Let's just do it. Even Steven. Let's hit it. Yabba-doo. Yeah, go check me out on YouTube. I'm in 4K over there. No music. Just 4K. All the pixels. All the time. All day. Oh, man. Let's do it. Come on. It's not bad. Let's go. All right, we finally have 25 bucks. Run info, blinds. 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down, and we got to hit 10K. You can see all the way to the back of my brain on YouTube. If you look up my nostrils, you can see all the way to the back of my brain. You can look out over the sea of cheese through the green haze of my mind. Across the vast ocean of cheese, you can see all the way back to the mighty firmament of my giant head. How about that? Wait a second, negative joker coming up. Oh yeah, all right, we're gonna save our cash and we're gonna hit that negative joker. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's see, 9876. 109876. Well, 109876. Might as well. Let's go. Whoops. I missed. Whoops. There it is. The negative joker is mine. I hope it's a good one. We're up to 38 bucks. Let's treat ourselves to an Arcana pack. Let's do this. All right. We're going to sell that guy. I never use stone cards. We'll sell both of those. Let's treat ourselves to a reroll. Let's do this. We have so many jokers. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We got to get rid of this guy now. Let's go. Let's keep going. Oh, look at that. 98765. I missed again. I keep whiffing on the beat, you guys. All right. 3 of a kind. Nope. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Man. No, we can get rid of stencil. That's just taking up space, but we got to get something worthy to throw in there. Wow. All right. That's a neg. That's even. Supernova. We could just go after spades, and we got a mega buffoon here. Let's check out this mega buffoon pack. Nothing really that I'm like totally bonerific over. So let's get rid of Supernova and take this guy. And this guy. We're going for spades, you guys. We'll take that. Let's get the hell out of here. We need spades. Huh. Wow. Look at that. Wow. $10. All right, this is 15. This is polychrome. That's negative. Spades, spades. Plus 15 because of the number of jokers. This one's polychrome. This is an X2, but it has to contain a pair. I don't know. I don't think it's good enough, but if we get a pair of spades, I would love to see what happens with this thing. All right. All right. Look, we're going to do this. Come on. Let's go. I just want to see what happens if I get a pair of spades. Let's go. Here's... no, not quite. Ah, God. Okay. Well, All right, let's just try this out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Kind of a little bit over underwhelming. Oh, we got this. It's kind of... This'll work. This'll work. That'll trigger it. It's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Not really. It's kind of not great. Kind of not great. Okay. Not that great. Let's see. Nine, 8, 7, 5, 5, 3, 2. Let's go. Oh, look at that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Straight flush. I'll take it. I am regretting this guy. I'm regretting this guy. But this should do it. That should do it. That should do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think we got to replace that guy. We still like spades, though. Man, oh, no. Oh. I know you guys are going to think I'm nuts, but I think I'm going to just bail on this fucking card. I don't know. I don't know. God. Check the deck. You know, I have 12 spades. Not much. Nothing special. Yeah, it does have 50 chips. Yeah, I know. It's like, let's just hang on to it, I guess. Maybe skip this one and see if we can get 30,000 somehow. All right. So, let's go with this. That's actually a miracle, but there's no spades in there. Gets us most of the way home. This should do it. If I'm going to keep this card, it's got to win it with this. It's got to do something for me. Got to get 10,000. See? If I could get some spades. If I could get some spades. I need spades. Real bad. Like that bad. I need to get spades. Yo, no. Not quite. I could get a steel card, or I could turn 2 spades into multis. Not bad. All right, let's blast $5 off there. All right, this is 88 chips for 2 chips for each remaining card in the deck. It's only 88 chips. That's plus 50 right there. Man, God. All right, let's keep going. All face cards are drawn face down. Oh, all right. I don't even know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. It got us halfway home. There's only one spade in there. Oh my God. Yeah, I need spades really bad. I can't get them. I need spades. Chariot, death, and hearts. We got to do this. We got to do this one. All right. I can't bring myself to get rid of that guy. This guy is the only reason to get this, but I can't imagine who I would get rid of over here. But I can't pick up any spades. I know that screws me on interest, but I'm not getting anything. That's even Steven, so... Let's see what we get here. God. God. Oh my God, it's like a fucking miserable, miserable death slog. All right. So I got a pair of spades. I got a pair here. And then I just want to get rid of some of these cards. And I got these two guys. And this is a spade. That's like all I got. Oh! This is just fucking rinky-dink ass. I'm telling you. All right. $9 for a bullshit-ass joker. That's negative. For a straight. Plus 12 multiplier if played hand contains a straight. You know? Well, I'll stick it in there. All right, let's see if we can get some spades. Please. Nope. We can get a glass card. We can get a glass spade. Let's see. So we've got this. Look at this guy. Buzzing Barth wanders in here and he's like, this is the first thing he says. This is what it sounds like to me, Barth. Wheel! 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 Will! 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 Barth, you read my mind, man. Will! It's like fucking crack. Will! Oh boy. What are we gonna do here, you guys? Are we gonna listen to Reason? Or are we gonna listen to Buzzing Barth? That's no... Barth, I love you, man. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. What is this bullshit song? Skip. Skip. What are we gonna do here? We can do a, what's up, Starbuck? How you doing, man? Happy FARTNER Friday, dude. Polls up. Ergonic's got a poll up. Should Kaiser buy the wheel? Look at this guy. You guys can vote. Ergonic's Johnny on the spot with that poll. I like that. That's what I like. Yeah, lots of Canadian rock on the Dive Bar Apple Music playlist. Starbucks says, same for you, dude. Left the office and having some kind of dinner. Nice, man. Seems like it's a little late to be leaving the office, though, on a Friday night. I don't remember what you do, Starbuck. What do you do, man? Why are you leaving so late on a Friday? Wheel is for lovers. Yeah, yeah. We got a tie up there. Somebody's got to break the tie. 50-50 on the wheel. Wheel! Damn it. Maybe we can get one lousy spade. It's not the worst that we could have gotten. No, my wheel! My pretty wheel! I like that. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Play only one hand type this round. Let's go. Okay, here we go. 10-9-8-7-6. 10-9-8-7-6. Ah, but we got that pair of nines there. We got that pair of nines there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we gotta go for it now. We got a pair of sevens there. We got a pair of sevens in our flush. This is really lucky. Come on, we need one more spade. We got what we needed. I think we got this. Plus, we got this guy. Here it goes. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Maybe we can get one lousy fucking spade. Nope. IT service tech. Oh, wow. So, Starbuck, do you actually work on machines and like network stuff, or do you work like IT department setting up new machines for people and solving problems like that? Depending on the size of the company, you might work on a bunch of stuff. I used to work for CDW, man. I didn't do anything cool there. I worked on the website. I've worked at so many places, you guys. So what do we think here? So, goddamn, look. So we're coming up on the blind. We can skip, we can get a negative here. We can get this goddamn joker finally. Cause I don't know if we're gonna win this one. I think I'm gonna get this joker, you guys. I think I'm gonna cash it all in and get this joker. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of this guy. We're gonna buy this guy. We're gonna stick him there. We're gonna get rid of this guy, and we're gonna buy this guy. I know that makes almost no sense, but at least we unlock a fucking joker. So if we take a dump on this run, at least we got this joker. I know it seems really stupid, but we have these two negatives, which are like in totally different directions. We have the gluttonous joker, which is for clubs. But we goddamn have nothing. At least we got this. Fuck it. Let's go. Skip this blind so we get this other negative joker. And now we got to get 75 grand. Here we go. And we need clubs. We need clubs. Printers. I hate printers, man. I fucking hate printers more than anything. I took a video of myself smashing a printer with a sledgehammer, and I submitted it to Sundance Film Festival. I really smashed the shit out of it, though. Nothing happened, though. You've been doing this for like 12 years. Oh, my God. It used to be a lot worse, though, Starbuck, if you can imagine. Because 12 years ago wasn't that bad. But, like, 1996, I had a, well, let's see. 1998, I bought a handheld scanner from a buddy. And because I needed it, I was doing a website called The Circular Cosmic Spot. And I was doing electronic music reviews. And I wanted to scan the album covers of the CDs. So I got this scanner, and this scanner, you had to move it real slow, real precisely, by hand over whatever you were scanning. So I got this thing, and it had its own little card, and you put the card in there, and it had these dip switches, and you had to set the dip switches just right, and there was like 5 of them, and so like I put it in, and then it didn't work, so then I had to turn one dip switch off, and and then try it, and then it didn't work, and then turn it off, and then switch the switch, and then turn it back on and try it. It didn't work. And the combination of dip switches took me like, it took me like 3 days. I finally got it to work. Shit used to suck so bad, man. Oh. And then by the time I got to CDW, they had this awesome thing where, so that would have been, I was there I left in 2006, 2007, somewhere in there, I think. Yeah, somewhere in there. But they had this cool stuff where they had this area where, so they would save the images for everybody's PCs at their laptops or their workstations for a company. And then they would buy a new person would come in and they would buy the PC for the person at CDW. And then CDW would just image the system. It was so cool, man. And then send it out to the company. So if they had 15 new hires, they would just be voop, and they would put them on all the new machines and then send them out. It was so cool. They did cool shit, man. I've seen a lot of cool shit. I'm sure it's all way better than that now, though. All right. We got clubs, flush, straight, 10-8-6-4-2 evens, a pair, retreg, lucky cat, discard K10-6-5, K10-6-5. That's actually pretty good. All right, so that's a pretty good flush right there. What's a printer horror story that you have? Not scanner, printer specifically? JD. JD. The last printer that I had before the printer that I have now, it was on a shelf right there. Okay? It was right next to the fireplace. It was right next to where I streamed, but just off camera. And it started fucking up on me. And by that point, I had destroyed so many printers, and I had been so frustrated with printers. I walked to the back patio door here. I opened it up. Without unplugging it or disconnecting the cables, I ripped it off the shelf in one move and threw it out on the patio. I don't know. There was something I don't even remember what the problem was. I'm I'm not troubleshooting this. And I just went, in one move, I just went, woomph, and I threw it out that door, and it hit the patio and just shattered. I've killed so many printers. I hate them so much. The printer that I have now, I have a LaserJet, an HP LaserJet. It's color. I got, I put all the cartridges in there. And I think this replaced the last printer. And I got it before the pandemic. And it has been out of toner since the pandemic. And it still works. And it's currently in the studio right now. And I use that to print out all of those, the fart pipes, all the telegrams and the fart pipes from before, right before the pandemic, all the way through. It hasn't run out, but it's been screaming at me that it's out of toner for years. Sony says, I got an Apple inkjet in once that wouldn't power up, took it apart and found a dead rat that got zapped by the power supply and fried itself. I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, I have no tolerance for printers. I have none. I have none. I hate them so much. I have no, There is not there. A printer is the least satisfying piece of anything that you can buy. You buy it and it sits there, and then if you use it, you're spending money. It's terrible. And the replacement ink costs so much money. Sony, I have so many stories. I repaired them for 4 years at CompUSA in the 90s. Oh my God. I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't do that. I do not have the patience for that. I think we're fucked, you guys. I think we might be fucked. I'm going to do this. I was hoping for a 5. We're fucked. But we can do this. Oh, that's not going to get us anywhere. Oh my God. We've got this. That's not going to do it. We're in trouble. We got clubs. I had a woman who took the toner out of a copier and slung it everywhere. Then, in the hope of cleaning it up, sprayed all the spilled toner with glass cleaner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, inkjets are terrible. Laser jets, they somehow want to defy me and live. I don't understand how. 10s and 5s. 10s and 5s. Even Steven. Oh my God. It's like specifically not even. Look at that. Oh, cool. And then we get the wax Tektronix printers. So around the year 2000, I worked at a startup company. And we got one of those Tektronix printers. The wax things in it. Oh my God. Spent like a gazillion dollars. Oh. Tektronix. Yeah, I went to a dealership to go look at them. And I think it was in Deerfield or something like that, Illinois. My troubleshooting of printers is on, then off. Pretty much me too at this point. Every Monday it's warming up. Yes. My troubleshoot. Yeah. And then outside the nearest thing that leads outside. Yeah. Mike, we sold a lot of toner at Radio Shack when I worked there eons ago. Oh my God. Radio Shack. That place was great. Well, we have nothing, you guys. We got this. But that's it. That's it. Akula, the only more painful tech training that Tektronix printers than Tektronix printers was SGI Tech. Oh my God. Well, that's it. We didn't make it that time. We came close, though. We only played 3 rounds tonight, you guys. All right, here's all the jobs that I've worked at. After college. So after college, the first place that I worked at was I worked in the mailroom of a company that did, like insurance benefits and benefits for other companies. It was a huge company. And then after that company, I worked for a company called Stenograph. And I did tech support for court reporter machines. And I've told stories about this shit. So people would call me with problems, you know. I worked on that stuff. And then I got all kinds of stories from there. Then after that, I worked at a company that we built software for hospitals. All kinds of different software for hospitals. And I worked on software that was inventory management software for hospitals, but it was DOS. And there was literally this one guy. He lived in he was in the basement of a hospital. I remember his name. I'm not going to say it. And he would call and just fuck with us. He would say he'd have a problem and he wouldn't have a problem. And he would just fuck with us. Then I did tier 2 support at that company. I graduated to that, interface support. So you'd have the hospital and then you'd have a vendor. And there was an interface that would do ordering between the hospital and the vendor. And so the hospital, they would do just-in-time ordering. So they would know the usage velocity of like face masks or gauze, and in all these different locations in the hospital. So when it was maxed out, it'd be like 10 pads of gauze. But when it got to 3 pads of gauze, they knew they had to order more. And so our software would order more from the vendor. But there was an interface in between there. And sometimes that interface would break, and then they would call me. It was so hard. And then from there, I worked at a place called SourceLight Technologies. And we did, that was a startup in Evanston, Illinois. And we had kiosks in the Blockbuster stores. And we did movie recommendations. And I did the interfaces for the kiosks. I designed it. We also tried to take over the Blockbuster website. And I redesigned the Blockbuster website. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. But we did those kiosks. We also did software for the Blockbuster Store of the Future, which is really cool. And then from there, I worked at a small company that did the software for Great Expectations, the dating company. And I worked on websites for the SEO, and I worked on tech support for the Great Expectations places. And they would send us CDs with all the videos that the people would record, and then I'd had to like go into the server room and load them up on the servers. I flew out to New York to do a software upgrade at a Great Expectations, and it was unbelievable. Crazy experience. Were you the guy in the TVs in there recommending movies? No. But I worked on that software. And then after that, I worked at CDW, and I worked on their website. That was fun. And then after that, I worked at Amazon. And we moved from Chicago to Seattle. Moved my family. We moved here. And when I first came out here, I was working on the Amazon Prime team. And I launched a bunch of Amazon Primes in a bunch of different countries. It was really cool. I worked on Amazon Prime. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when Amazon Prime first came out, they had the, when you looked at the web pages, the product web pages, the buttons for Amazon Prime went across the top of the page. And then they moved from the top of the page to around the buy box. I did that. That was me. That was huge, man. That was huge. That was the biggest thing I've ever done. That was, without a doubt, the biggest thing I've ever done. And that move made billions of dollars. And it allowed Amazon to do tons of things because they were totally tied up because of that thing at the top of the page. And I made it so I took all that functionality and I put it in the buy box. That was me. I did that. I made Amazon a lot of money. I made Jeff Bezos a lot of money. It's really fucking cool. And then I did Prime off Amazon. And then did a bunch of stuff with Prime. I launched Prime in a bunch of different countries as a designer. Sony says, my wife appreciates your service. Thank you, man. I did that. I designed that. I designed that in a Tully's coffee shop. And then I went to Kindle, and I worked on Kindle games on the readers. That sucked. It was terrible. And then I worked on the Fire tablets. I do not get any more kickbacks, no. I have a couple patents from Amazon. I have the puzzle pieces. They would give you, when you got a patent, they would give you a lucite puzzle piece. And I have 3 of them somewhere. So if you look up, if you go into the U.S. Patent Trade Office, USPTO, if you look up my name, you'll find I have 3 patents. I worked on the Kindle Fire. I worked on the Kindle. I worked on the Kindle Fire. I worked a tiny bit on the Fire phone, and I did a little bit of Alexa stuff. And I worked a ton of stuff on the Kindle Fire. I did design stuff. So designing like the initial user experience on it. I did tons of work on that stuff. And then I did a little bit of retail. And then my boss was a total fucking dick. And I left. And that was it. And then I literally ejected myself from the company. I'm like, I'm done. I'm fucking done with it. I can't do it anymore. I burnt out. I left. My boss was an asshole. My last boss was a real asshole. And then that was it. Then we started a photo studio. My Kindle Fire HDX from 2014 just died last week. No way. Retail was terrible. So I worked in, they had you know how if you drive through downtown Seattle, Amazon has these gigantic buildings. And each floor is part of a category of retail. You know, it's crazy. They have so many people there now. And I worked, the last place I worked in outdoors and sports. And I wasn't doing anything there. I wasn't doing anything. Because the stuff that I worked on in Kindle was all super duper high level shit. There was one day where, that's where I had to go to all the Jeff meetings. When I was on Prime and when I was on Kindle. There was one day, and the Jeff meetings were we would get to the end of a project, and then we would have to take it to Jeff and show it to him and then get his okay. And he would spend 10 weeks of nonstop work just to get it just right. And then he might be like, nope. And then you go back, and then you have to go back to Jeff, you know. And then it would be Jeff wants this, but we'll give him what he wants, but then we'll give him 2 other options. So the worst part about it for me was, I was solving really difficult design problems. And then I would spend a lot of time thinking up solving really difficult design problems. And then they'd be like, well, it's the solution. It's 2 + 2 equals, I don't know what. Kaiser, go figure that out. It would take me a long time, and that'd be 4. And then they'd be like, no. figure out a different way to solve that problem. They'd be like, fuck. So the Jeff meetings were really tough like that. And there was one time I went downstairs and I'm like, I'm working on whatever and I'm doing pretty well with it and everything is looking good. And it's just a normal day. And I go downstairs and I get myself a coffee, got myself a latte and I'm bringing it upstairs and I get in the elevator and VP is in the elevator. He's like, oh, hey man, I'm meeting with Jeff at 2:00. And it's like 1:00. He's like, hey, can you join me? Bring your stuff. Like, okay. So it was like, and then I'd have to go present to Jeff. It was hard. Jeff's a really smart guy. He's a billionaire, but the guy's got a really, really big brain, okay? He is not an idiot. He's not an idiot. Cool. Microsoft was like that in the 90s. Bill Gates wandering away from his handlers and finding out stuff. Fucking A, man. I had meetings while I worked at Amazon with Microsoft and about stuff. And I went over there and I was in a very big, important meeting. There was one time I was in a very big, important meeting. There's all these people in there. And I fucking fell asleep. I fell asleep right in the meeting. And my director was like, Kaiser, you fell asleep, man. What the fuck? And I was just like, that was one of the most boring meetings I've ever been in my life. And they had nothing to say. And he's like, you shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, it was boring. I just didn't hold back. I got to a point where I'm like, I didn't give a fuck, man. My director's like, you're right. It was stupid. Yeah, But I would say shit. I'd be like, I would say shit. And people would be like, the one time I said, I didn't know about I didn't know that the Alexa speakers were a thing. You can get an Alexa speaker, like they have those little ball ones now, and then they used to have that cylinder. Sonos was out. And I was talking to my boss. This touched off a whole fucking firestorm. I'm talking to my boss. I'm bullshitting with my boss one day. And I'm like, dude, Amazon should just buy Sonos. Then it was like, my boss is like, I had no idea what the hell was going on. I had no idea. It just came out of my ass one day. You know what I mean? And then it turned into this whole big fucking thing. Well, how do you know what's going on and everything? I'm like, I have no idea. I promise you. Cool. My favorite meeting was an Apple conference over the Apple Cloud when they were first working on it and it wouldn't do squat. And Jobs just lost it and goes, what the hell does it do then? I was in a meeting with Jeff one time and Jeff was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just buy UPS. Everyone's like, ha, 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 ha. And then he's like, no, we'll just start our own shit. We don't need to buy UPS. And then that's pretty much what they've done. They started their own delivery service. I don't know, man. That shit was, I always wanted to work on something big and important. And I got to do it. I always thought I want to work on like an iPhone. You know, I want to work on an iPad or a iPod or something cool. And I got kind of close to that, but I had enough, man. I really fucking had enough. So I'm at a point now where, like, I'm a really good designer, okay? I'm a really good designer. I'm very smart, all right? And I just do it for myself. Like, I designed my stream rig so that I could do this while I was totally drunk and totally baked. And if I ever were to go back, I'd be like, look, I am not going to push one fucking pixel. And I'm going to wear leather pants. And you're going to pay me an unbelievable amount of money. But I have no desire to do it. I cannot fucking do it, man. I cannot do it. I hate it so much. I truly fucking hate it. I truly hate it. Like, the corporate shit is the worst, man. Akula, I worked in R&D usually, and you constantly have to explain, no, it doesn't work yet. I can't be more fuck off than I possibly am, and I still am. JD, that thing about him joking about that is that he was probably deadly close. Dude. I was in meetings with Jeff where I was a senior designer, okay? And Jeff has, like, back then, and it's different now. He's not even there anymore. But he had, like, I think it was called the Red Team, where it was all the VPs, man. It was Jeff Bezos, all the VPs, my VP, and me. And I'm sitting in this meeting and, like, I just didn't, like, I don't know, man. I just didn't fucking realize what was happening, you know? Like, most of the time that I was there, I didn't really realize what I was into, you know? Like, how big of a deal some of this shit was. And that meeting was like, these people were like, you know, it was like the finance VP and the shipping VP and all these big-headed legal VP and all, like the red team. These are guys that are like the biggest brains and the craziest. Everybody's making like $1 kajillion more than I am, you know, and they're all saying shit, and I can't even understand what the fuck they're saying. And I'm like, I'm sitting there like, okay, Kaiser, this is a big deal. Don't say anything. We just got to get through this meeting without fucking saying anything. We just got to get through this. Just don't say anything. Just want to go home. There was one day where I took the day off. I was working from home because my kids had fucking head lice. And my boss calls me and says, Kaiser, you got to come in. We're going in to talk to Jeff. You got to come in. I need you there. I'm like, okay. I need an hour. He's like, okay. So I ran in and shaved my fucking head. I went to the office. And went into a Jeff meeting. Went through it all. You know, Jeff has always shaved his head, but I don't want to be the guy that gives Jeff head lice. You know what I mean? I don't want to take that chance. So I shaved my fucking head. And then my director's like, nice haircut. That's crazy, man. So fucking crazy. Nice haircut. Thanks. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. It was just like, just so hard, man. It was so hard, and it was so much bullshit. It was so hard. And it was so stressful. I worked there for 8 years. And it was the most difficult 8 years of my career. Was he like, Kaiser, what the fuck? You trying to... No. Just like my kids have lice. My wife and I were up all night. My wife was picking lice out of my kids' hair. You know, we took all the bedding and we put it through the wash on sanitize, and I didn't sleep. Now I got to go talk to Jeff, and I'm like, okay. Fucking shave my head. Oh. I told you guys the other night, like it was like the first week that I was at Amazon. I had to go up to, I don't remember what the name of that office building was. It's up at the top of the hill. I don't think they have it anymore. It was an old hospital. And I had to do orientation there. And there was like a break in orientation. And I ran down 2 flights. And I took a leak. And then I was trying to run back in to get to the meeting. And I ran up the stairs. And I went blasting through this door. Went to the stairway door. I went, and I hit this guy on the other side of the door, and it was Jeff Bezos. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, oh, fuck. Sorry, man. And he goes, oh, it's all right, I'm all right. That's the first time I ever ran into Jeff. And one time I was going to a Jeff meeting, and I stopped off ahead of time, and I took a leak. And a guy walks up to me. He goes to the urinal next to me. And I look off the corner of my eye, and he's bald. And I'm like, I cannot fucking believe I'm pissing next to Jeff Bezos. But it wasn't Jeff. It was like, he said like a bodyguard or something, but he looked exactly like him with the shaved head and everything. And I'm like, oh. Thank God, man, you know? God damn you guys. That place absolutely fucking kicked my ass, though. I was so done with design. I called my wife, and I'm like, I called her up one day, and I said, I think this is it. I said, we got to start doing the photography stuff full time. She goes, okay. And that was it. And then I packed my shit and I left. Oh, man. Oh, meetings about meetings? Oh, my God. You have no idea. There's so many meetings. There were so many fucking meetings. I can't tell you how many meetings there were. It was just like asinine. Completely fucking asinine. And then when we had our studio at Kindle, we moved upstairs. They combined all the design studios into one studio. And we were at the top of this building called Fiona. And they had one shitter up there. And then there was a patio. And the patio was like out back by the kitchen, and then it wrapped around. And that like it wrapped around by the office desk, but it was on the roof. And you could look right off the roof, and there was a patio up there. And so what I would do, I had stomach problems. So I would go out there, I would call my wife, and be, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. But what I was doing was, I called it taking an air dump. So I would go and I would call my wife on the phone, and I have terrible gas, and I would just go out on that patio and fart my fucking brains out while I was talking to my wife. And one day I'm out there talking to her, and I'm just like, hey, how's it going? And I'm just like taking an air dump while I'm talking to her. I'm walking up and down this patio, just farting my fucking brains out on the roof. And I walked back and forth a couple times. I noticed the windows were open. I'm like, oh my God. So then I walk back in there and my team is like, dude. It was so fucking funny. Oh, God. I should probably write a book about it all, though. Yeah, just farting my fucking brains out, walking up and down there. I have pictures of what it looked like up there. I could dig them up. I could show it to you. Yeah, back when I was before, and then, so then I went low carb and I lost. That's back when I was like 327 pounds. And bald. Oh, man. Hey, Patch. How's it going, dude? I'm so glad to be done with it, though. I swear to God, man. We started our photography studio, and we were doing it in our garage. Before we were doing it in our garage, we were going on location for everything. And I would just carry the gear, and I would stand there and I would hold a reflector, and I'd be standing there holding the reflector like this, and I'd have it, I'd be standing there with it, and I would just think to myself, I'd have the reflector right here, and it's like right in front of my face, and I'd be like this, and I'd have to stand still, just holding a big old reflector, and I would think to myself, this is so much fucking better than Amazon. This is so much better than Amazon. This is so much better than Amazon. This is so fucking much better. I love this so much. I was holding the reflector today, and I was thinking, this is so much better than Amazon. After all these years, man, I've been gone for a long time now. I hated it. By the time I got done, I fucking hated it. It's just, it was so hard. It's like they would give me impossible problems to solve, and then they would throw in extra shit that they didn't know about, and then I'd have to solve for it, The craziest shit that I worked on was like, it's so mind-bending. It's tough for me to describe. It's like, so the Kindle Fire tablet, and then like family sharing on the Kindle Fire tablet of music and videos. So what is that interface like? And then, so like, it's really far out shit because it's not like just pulling pushing pixels. I had to design the experience for it. So like the entire flow. But it was also like, well, we have copyright things that we have agreements that we cannot get around. So you have to account for that. Oh. I remember like I was working with like the video team, and I was working with like the VP of Amazon Video and their designers. And I just got into the room with them, and I'm like, and we just beat the shit out of it. And then they would call somebody and be like, nope, we can't do that. We got to, because of this. And then I would beat the hell out of it. And this went on for hours and hours and hours. And we finally got to a place that the lawyers and everybody were like, we can do that. He's like, all right, cool. Hangs up the phone. And he's like, we're going out drinking. All the drinks are on me. And I'm like, yeah. But it was so hard, you guys. It was so hard. So hard. Oh yeah, Starbuck. I was 327 pounds. I'm not sure how much I am now. I think when you guys first saw me, I was probably 220 or so. I think I'm probably 240 now. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. But I've gained a lot because of my fucking back problems. I'm going to work on it. I got to get stronger. I got to. Yeah, 327 pounds and bald, man. And pissed off at everything. At the world. Oh, yeah. I remember being at Amazon and, hey, Stiff, how you doing, brother? I remember being at Amazon and, like, I was on the phone with my dispensary because my medical marijuana card ran out. And I was there and I'm like, what am I going to do? And the woman's like, well, you got to get a note from your doctor, blah, 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 and all this. And I was just crushed. I had a 2-year card. I was just crushed. She's like, you know, you can buy recreational stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then I went and I got the recreational stuff, and it was so much better. I remember having that conversation at Amazon, though, man. Oh, my God. Hey, Stiff, are you doing that play test, Stiff? The Battlefield play test that's going on right now? Some lucky people are playing the new Battlefield pre-alpha right now. I know that's happening right now, but that's all I know about it. I don't know anything else about it. So I know there are people out in the world. And I guess if you are, you can't talk about it, so we'll just talk about our past jobs. Oh, God. I remember, though, like, I was, you know, the whole time I was playing Battlefield, right? And I left, and I had nothing to do. And my wife was like, just find something you love to do and do it. Here we are. And I make farts compared to what I used to make. But I am very happy. I love what I do. I love this. I love it. I love broadcasting on Twitch. I swear to God, it's so much fun. For me. I don't know about you guys. And I don't even care how many viewers I've got. I don't care what I'm doing as long as I'm having fun. I swear to God. I'm like, I've been doing this long enough where I'm like some kind of self-actualized streamer. I've had all the bullshit beaten out of me, and now I'm like, you know. Starbucks, I used to be a welder. That'd be kick-ass, man. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have taken shop in college and learned something useful instead of or shop in high school instead of broadcasting. Like, I watch Gold Rush, and I watch the shit that they do, and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that shit. I wish I could. Like, I know a lot. I'm really good with figuring shit out, you know, but the shit they do is amazing. Stiff says, I haven't even looked at Battlefield 15 yet. Lost the ability to care. Me too, dude. It kind of... Stiff, what I was saying was like, I feel like 2042... I stopped playing 2042, right? And I went off a cliff. And it was like, you know, in Star Wars where they give that order... You know, where they give that order where it's like, what is that order 42? And they kill all the Jedi? What is it? What is that order? I don't know what it is. The Empire goes out and then they kill all the fucking Jedi. You know, it's a big slaughter and everything. Order 66. Yeah, JD. Yeah. 2042 was like Order 66. And they killed off all the Battlefield streamers. They killed off all the Battlefield Jedi. They killed us all off. And we all went into hiding. We all went in. And I feel like I was saying this the other night on the stream. I'm like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm over here on Tatooine. And I'm fucking yelling at the goddamn sand people to tell them to get the fuck off my lawn. That's what I'm doing. My hair is all long, you know. Order 66, yeah. Stiff says, wasn't even Battlefield 1 or 5. Was 1 for World War I and 5 for victory. Yeah. Yeah, when having an artistic mind, welding can be pretty cool. Yeah, I'll bet. I just want to fucking, do cool shit with metal and fire. I love watching Gold Rush because they're like, they have those giant machines and they're like, yeah, well, the fucking drive shaft went through the side and then they're like, oh, we just got to fucking cut a hole in it and fucking get a piece of steel and stick it on there and weld that shit on and grind it down. Fuck yeah. I love that shit. That's so cool. The fabricators. Me too, Stiff. I'll be really happy if they do. But I kind of feel like it's the Monday Night Football song. I kind of feel like I got to a point where I'm like, Battlefield is out of my life. It's gone. It's like gone. And then Delta Force came out, Hawk Ops, and before it came out, they had this final play test. It was like the Steam play test. And I played it. And the whole time I was playing it, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool. But I was basically playing like the rush mode, And then the last night of the play test, I discovered that they had their own version of Conquest. And I was like, holy shit. It was like the second to last night. And then the last night of the play test, I played Conquest on the play test. And I swear to God, Stiff, I swear to God, there was like neurons in my brain that hadn't been connected for so fucking long. They were like reconnecting. And then I heard myself saying the things that I used to say when I used to play Battlefield. And then I started doing the things that I used to do when I used to play Battlefield Conquest. And I was like, holy shit, I am so fucking happy. I am so happy. And I was having such a great time. And then the playtest ended. And then I had to wait like 2 weeks or something for the game to come out. And the game came out and it sucked. They changed all the stuff around. It was terrible. I was so excited because those neurons all connected together. And I can't even tell you what I was saying or thinking when that happened. I can't tell you. The shit just happened by itself, And it just felt so good. Because nothing else does it for me like that does, Towards the end, I could handle the fumes from the welding and dust particles in the air. Oh, I couldn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Delta Force, yeah. T-Move Battlefield. I can't even tell which game I'm watching half the time. I found a new game. It does it for me. Yeah, I play this Balatro. And I've been playing War Thunder. I like War Thunder a lot. It's hard, man. But then they ruined it with SBMM. They totally did. So I don't know if new Battlefield's going to have that or what, but, at least we'll have something for a couple months. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, you guys. I hope it's cool. I really hope it's cool, but I don't have very much faith. Because, honest to God, why would I have faith? That's not me, man. That's not me. That's not me. I'm a mega fan of that game. They fucking blew it, not me, man. So they drip feed you dopamine and get you to spend money on dumbware to win skins. Probably happened, yeah. I even went and tried COD, you guys. Do you guys remember? People would come in and they'd be like, Kaiser, you ever try War Thunder? It's totally fucking awesome. And I was like, stick it up your ass. And then they'd be like, you should try War Thunder. It's totally awesome. It's way better than Battlefield. And I'm like, fuck you. And then they'd say stuff like, Be like, you would love it. It was so awesome. You wouldn't get one fucking kill in War Thunder. You would suck so bad. I'd be like, well, why do I want to fucking play War Thunder? And then I went and I played War Thunder. And I kicked ass at it. I'm pretty good at War Thunder. I'm pretty good flying in War Thunder. I'm better than a lot of dudes. You know, I'm all right. Every moment that I play War Thunder, I never forget that shit. I'm always laughing. And when those missiles hit, I'm like, fuck you, assholes. I'm that Jazzbo that you said could not fucking get a single kill in this game. And here I am, sticking it up your ass. Hoping for all the Battlefield lovers said it's good. Me too, Patch. That's not a big booger. Come on, man. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. It ain't getting old, man. It ain't getting old. Blow your nose. You guys love that shit. Blow your nose. Blow your fucking nose. Giant booger. You guys are like giant. Oh, man. You guys are so funny. Giant. I love you guys. I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. I swear to God. You guys, all the guys that have hung with me, all the people that have hung with me, I love you guys. We've had a lot of fun. It's been a crazy time, between battlefields. But I fucking love you guys. We got all the assholes out of here, and now we're left with just the cool people. That's it. JD, that was me telling you to play War Thunder, and you kept telling me to fuck off. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Totally. I totally did. For years. What do I need that shit for? I mean, what do I need that shit for? I was like a god, man. I was like a god. Oh, man. Well, we're here, so you may have a point. There you go. You guys have excellent taste in streamers. But you know what, though? I swear to God, the thing that I keep thinking about, that I cannot forget, and it makes me sad, is all the streamers, the Battlefield streamers that I became friends with that are not streamers anymore. And they are fucking gone. And they all got annihilated. And there was a lot of those streamers that were very talented streamers, that were very talented Battlefield streamers. And they're gone. I don't even hear from them anymore, and it's sad, it makes me sad because we were like, we banded together, and now they're just fucking gone, doing other shit. I don't know if any of them will come back. I don't know, man. No shit, Stiff. That one guy, Stiff Johnny, was good. Stiff Johnny, man, turned me on to knifing people, and I had so much fun with that. And there was one night on Aerodrome, I got so many knife kills, like in one round. I set a record for myself. It was like 34 kills, and Stiff was like, I've never seen anybody get that many kills. And then he went out and broke my record. But it was so fun, man. Oh my God, it was so satisfying. Yeah, he raised it a bit. It was so good, though, man. It was so much fun. But maybe we'll get back to it. I really hope we do, because I played Battlefield nonstop for every night for 13 fucking years. And I miss everybody, and what the hell? And now I'm sitting here talking to a fucking giant pickle in the corner. Yeah, stabbing. Everybody was like such a hard on for, everything else except for melee kills. Starbuck. Plus, I don't have the passion for it anymore. Going through depression, worked on my comp TIAA plus cert, got hired by the same company I am with now. Nice. It's hard, man. It's so hard. But like now, Starbuck, I'm like, I work for myself. We work for ourselves, It's a totally different life. So, in that respect, it's pretty cool. I have a lot of debt, I'm like a general schmo. And I don't know what's going to happen, but you never really know what's going to happen. But, at least it's for me. And, I could have an amazing month and I could make no money in a month. But it's better than making like $2,000 a month forever or $3,000 a month forever. And you're not going to make any more than that. I could have an epic month. You know what I mean? Not doing this. Not doing this. Don't. This is, Yeah, self-employment's a totally different, crazy fucking deal, man. It's pretty nuts. It's nuts. It's a totally different ball game, but at least it's for me, man. I don't have to I don't have to shave my head and run out the door to go impress a billionaire. I remember I'm in the shower and I'm like, oh. Oh, man, you guys. Fucking A, man. All right. That's going to be it for me for tonight, you guys. Have a fucking great weekend, okay? That's all I got in the tank. I got to go walk the fucking dog. Have an excellent night. If you're in the playtest, I hope it's awesome. I hope it's really cool. Don't tell anybody you're in the playtest because you're not supposed to talk about it. I know that much. But don't say anything about it. Make sure you give good feedback, Don't be an asshole. And then let's all go out drinking and have some fun and, it's like Fight Club. Exactly. And then nobody's going to talk about it. And then we'll all get Battlefield in a year or something. And, a bunch of people will have that tag and be like, you fucker, you were in that playtest. And they'll be like, yeah, you got that tag. Fuck you, I'll stab you and take that tag. All right, no raids tonight, you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on Monday. Until then, be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Wash your fucking hands. Let your freak flag fly. Stay the fuck away from everybody. And don't forget, change your shorts, change your socks, because you never know. And we'll be back Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Thanks again, everybody. You guys are awesome. I will catch you later. Good night, everyone.